Hey, do you want to know how to make a simulator just like this on Roblox Studios? Well, I can show you. So guys, this is part 2. Alright. And this is gonna be the combat system and then the data store. But I know some of you guys are gonna be like, wait, what if I wanna make like a food simulator instead of punching, right? Well, if you learn from this and you already know a little bit of scripting, you're gonna be able to know on what to do. Alright, and that's major what I want. Because you guys, I'm trying to get you guys to learn here. So, if you want to make an eating simulator, it should be a similar system. But we're gonna come back to where we were before. And I just called it how to make a simulator, so go to whatever you called it, right? If you guys have in the comments any questions like how do I make an eating simulator, I can try to make a video about it, but like not post on the channel and just give it to you guys.
Hey guys, this is an update from GloomCraft, and we have a new person, a part of our, kind of like our team. They're not like fully part of our team, they're not recording videos, they are a modeler. And here's a little video, like a little cool animation. So, yeah.
Yeah, so we are back here now, and just, we can also delete the guy we had before. We're gonna later on insert this guy, but you know what, we're just gonna delete it for now. And this right here, let's just go to transparency, and let's just make that transparent. And obviously you see it's still not really that good, so you just open this up, go to decal, press delete on your keyboard, or backspace, whatever. And yeah, there we go. So now we just got this, and so go down to the properties, go to can collide, and turn that off, because we do not want people colliding with this. And yeah, so well, we're not gonna make a path or anything just yet. It's a bit too early for that. We're just gonna start off by using a data store. And I'm not gonna make one from scratch. Alright, I know guys, this might disappoint you. We have a whole different video about that. But what I'm gonna do is go over here to models and then go to plugins, right? And then search up Gloom Tools Lite. This is our plugin. Obviously, if you already trust me from these videos, obviously you should probably trust the plugin. But yeah, so here it is, Gloom Tools Lite, and yeah, you can download it. Ooh, no one's rated it so far, but many people have already downloaded it. So once you have that installed, enable script injection. I know some of you guys might be scared. Oh no, it's gonna inject scripts. Only reason is for that is because you get free scripts, my guy, my G's. Alright, you all get free scripts. Alright, that's why it's saying, injecting, because it's gonna put a script in your game. So I'm gonna show you right now. If I go to plugins, I might need to update it. Let me just make sure. I think I'm good. Yeah, it's automatically updated because I have auto update. There we go. And I'm gonna just click Gloom Tools Lite, and here it is. Yeah, okay, it's just loading it. Alright, there we go. So as you see here, scripts, data store, zombies, you have all of this, and some of this is still loading, but once I think after it's already loaded, you're good. And there's also, don't worry about the ad here, this is for our premium version, which has so much more stuff. Like it has whole game templates, it will have game templates, and it has like pet system. So if you're willing to spend 100 Robux, go get that. And also, we were gonna only put it for like 10 Robux, but Roblox has a limit of 100, so just so you guys know. Alright, so what we're gonna start off by doing is we're just gonna go up to the scripts tab, and we're gonna insert empty data store. Alright, and just click that, and you're good. There you go. So just exit it, and right here in server script service, there should be a data store with all the code in it, and it's not gonna work immediately. Alright, and as we see here, I put a little, thing that says add currencies here. This is where you add the currencies down here. And let's get started. So we're gonna obviously need a money, okay? So what should we call it? Since this is like some sort of, let's call it maybe Gloom token, because this is a GloomCraft game. You guys make it whatever you want, but remember you're gonna have to change it in the scripts. I'll keep telling you, when you need to do that. But here we go. So let's just do local, and yeah, so local, right, that's just a variable we're gonna announce that it's just local in this space. So now we could just local, and yeah, we said we're gonna call it Gloom. Oh my gosh, we're gonna call it Gloom tokens. All right, equals instance Daniel, and we're just gonna put int value. Reason why we're using int value instead of number values is just because integer can't have decimals, and decimals are really annoying to work with, especially when you're in a simulator. So, and no one wants to see, oh my gosh, this is like some random thing, you know. They're just like, what the? They're just gonna be like, let me check my money, and then it'll be like 14.1999999. Like, that's just crazy. All right. So yeah, and once you've done that, we can do comma player. All right. This is for security reasons. All right, and then we could do Gloom tokens dot parent equals leader stats, and this folder right here is already gonna be here. Reason why it's called leader stats is because then it will actually show up a leaderboard in the top right with, you know, all the player lists and whatever. All right, there you go. So now we're gonna do Gloom tokens dot name equals obviously Gloom token, and actually I kind of decided to rename it. So here's another trick for you. You can do control, press F, find. So we could just do Gloom tokens because I want to change it. Press this, replace, and I want to do punch token. I believe that's better. So then we could just press enter, enter, enter. Boom, everything changed just like that. And now there you go. Now it's gonna be called punch tokens instead. And now down here, as you see, data is a table. So this is how you're gonna do value. This is how it saves to our table. Alright, see, as you see, I put a comment here that just says money.value because data, and then this. So yeah, you guys do not need to do that. You do not need to do money.value because obviously we're using punch token.value. So any value you have, you're gonna want to do this. So we're gonna do punch tokens.value. Well, that's not what I meant. But value equals data 1. And that's our function, right? It's pretty obvious what that does because data, it's gonna store it in the data, right? And this finds what data is trying to look for, all right? Because it's saying 1. And the reason why it's looking for that is because down here, so we can, let's just add our variable for it. So let's do local punch token, oh my, punch tokens equals leader stats dot punch tokens, right? So this is our variable, and right here, local data equals, and there we go. So the first one we're obviously gonna put is punch tokens dot value. Okay, make sure to uppercase, you know, it's very important. And there you go. And I forgot to tell you, so you see 1, that says 1 right there because this is the first one we put. So if we had another one, we would put instead 2 and just increase that, right? So there you go. Now before actually we do that, because we want to save the game to Roblox. Hopefully, I think I showed you guys to do that in the last video. But once, you know, you got your data store, you put these values in, right? Just go to, go to security and put this, enable studio access to API services. This is extremely important because without this, data stores will not work. So your data is not going to save. Alright, and it says right here, enable studio access to game services such as data stores. Alright, there we go. So just enable that, save it, and you're good. So if we just play the game, just make sure we did everything correctly. And as we see, punch tokens right there. So value is 0 because you haven't made a way to increase it yet. And that's really all we're gonna do for this video. No, I'm not the entire video, alright? Just that singular part with the data store. Because data store, next time we'll probably make a dummy and a shop. Alright. So, or we'll change plans around that. Alright, so what we're gonna do is make the punch system, alright? So, actually, I've forgotten where this, oh, there you go. So, our punch system is gonna be very, kind of annoying to do. And don't worry about it, guys. I'm gonna make this as easy as possible I can for you guys, alright? So, I'm gonna go to avatar up here, and I'm gonna go to rig builder, R15. That's what we're using because R6 is older, R15 newer. And then we could just do mesh avatar 2016. Insert that. And now we got this guy. As I showed you, I told you guys we're going to use this for later. So now what we can do, make sure this guy's selected. Press animation editor at the top. Click on this guy. And now let's just name this to punch animation. And you guys don't need to follow along this step exactly. It would be good if you did because you could learn. But yes, I'll have the code available for this animation in the description. It's not going to be a great animation, just so you know that, because I'm not, the best animator. Just so you know. Alright, there we go. So, 0, at 0, obviously we're not gonna want anything to happen. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do this and then put it back. So then it's just normal, nothing's changed or whatever. And there we go. And then at number maybe 6, we'll change this around. So we're gonna do 3, and we're just gonna put this guy over here, and then they're gonna get their arm up, and then they're gonna maybe do this, and then do, oh, well, okay. And then we could just do a little slap in the face, kind of like that as a punch. Oh my gosh, I'm pressing the mouse scroll wheel button. There we go. So let's just see how that looks, right? And obviously, the thing is, you can't, like, do exactly a punch because, you can't move these fingers, which I wish you could. That would be amazing. But Roblox doesn't allow us to do that. Obviously, there is a way you can, I think, if you make your own character, but that's just not it for simulators because people want to show off what they have, right? And there we go. So maybe we can select all these, right click, change duration, and just change this to a good duration. I'm gonna do maybe like 12. Check out. Thing is, that's just not fast enough. So I'm gonna just do maybe, I think 9 was already pretty good. So I'm gonna keep 9. But there we go. So I'm gonna call this punch animation, right? And there we go. And I'm gonna just publish to Roblox. And I'm not gonna name it exactly what I did before. I'm gonna call this, because this is using the right hand, we're gonna call this right punch animation. And you guys can put whatever description you want. I'm gonna just put right punch anim or sim tutorial, and put a creator. For the creator, if your game is in a group, you should put in a group. If your game is, you made it, then put yourself. But usually I would like to put a group, so I'm gonna put GloomCraft as the group. So now I'm just gonna submit it. And oh, forgot something. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have submitted already. But I should go here, right? This button. Go to set priority animation. This is extremely important. Otherwise, your animations will not really work. So make sure you have that. And now I can just, and if you've already done it by accident, I'm going to show you right here. What you can do is just, press this and then do publish to Roblox and then do overwrite existing asset. And then go to where you stored your animation. So right here, right punch animation, submit, and there we go. And copy this and save this for later. So I'm just gonna go to Notepad real quick. And oh, okay, this is not what I wanted. Okay, I'm just gonna delete. I don't know what they're here for. Delete. Oh, whoa. Okay, what is that? Okay, I don't know what I was storing here, guys. I'm sorry. You're finding like some deep secrets. I'm gonna just call this right, because this is the right punch animation. And now we're gonna get another one for the left. So I go back in the animation creator, and we can just take these off. And now we're just gonna start off by doing the same thing. So we're gonna jiggle it a little bit, put it back, and then go to 3. Instead, the guy's gonna move this way, and then go to 6. They're gonna get their arm out, and then at 9, they're gonna hit the person or whatever is gonna happen. There we go. And I think that's the same thing as what I did before. There we go. And now, make sure this is action. Yep. And now we can publish it as a separate one. So instead, this will be left punch animation. And left punch anim for sim tutorial, and just put it to a group or yourself if the game is made on the group. What I said before. I'm not trying to annoy you here, so I'm gonna copy this, and there we go. Yeah, this took a little bit to load. Alright, there we go. And now we're just gonna store this in here, and we'll call this left. There we go. Store it somewhere, right? I'm just gonna store it here, and that's all we're gonna do with the animations, cause I'm not like the best animator, I'm not those people who make those like shorts, with like the whole epic fight scenes. No, I can't do that. But alright, so what we're gonna start off by doing is we're gonna create a tool. I'm gonna make it a tool just cause of how it's gonna be. I'm gonna make it a tool. So I'm just gonna go to starter player. Actually, if we don't make it a tool, right, we could actually make it easier. But tool is just easier because you don't have to set up keybind, which I don't think you guys definitely don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna not do that. But later on, we're gonna add power-ups. Not in this video, but in a different video. We're gonna add power-ups and crazy things. But not right now. So all we're gonna do here is we're gonna go, I guess, into starter pack, I guess, and just make a tool. And we're just gonna call this punch. And the player's just gonna have this, and we're gonna put we could put a server script inside. But I think we're gonna use a local script and then use an event to go to a server script. Okay? So we're just gonna go here. and we're gonna do local script. All right, and let's name it because naming things just makes it much easier. So we're gonna call this, let's say, punch local. I don't know. And there we go. So what we're also gonna do is press this plus animation, okay? And we're gonna call this one, obviously, like what we did like with the other animation, right punch, right? Duplicate it, and we're gonna do left punch, okay? And now we can copy the IDs. So I said this one is right, so we're gonna copy this. And remember, I'm gonna have these IDs in the description for you guys to get. So if you don't want to make your own animation, you can just take mine, I guess. And now I'm just gonna copy left and put it to left. There we go. All right, so this is not gonna be super duper hard. I don't want this to be super duper hard, or that's gonna be very annoying. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out by doing script.parent. Oh my gosh, I just did a random gajibble blob. I don't even know what I just said, but whatever. Alright, activated connect function, and we're not gonna need to put anything inside of there. And then also what we can do is we're gonna do local plr equals game dot players dot local player. And then we can do local char equals plr dot character. There we go. We're just gonna have those variables, and we're also gonna do local rep equals game get service, replicated storage, and then we're also going to do local event equals rep, and we haven't put the folder in yet, so let's just go to replicated storage over here, press the plus, go to folder, and we're just going to call this punch event, and we're just going to put a remote event inside. There we go. So now we can just do rep.punch event.remote event. Alright, this is all you're going to need to put, and I'm going to zoom in for you guys. There we go. That's better for you guys, I know. Some of you have said in my previous videos that you couldn't read the code, so here we go. And there we go. So I'm just gonna make it even bigger, maybe. That's too big. I'm just gonna put like that so you guys can read it easier. And there we go. So now I'm gonna just go into the tool again. And actually, we could actually move these animations. We're just gonna store them here for now. But we're gonna add this plus, and we're gonna add a script inside, and we're gonna call this punch server. And then also go to punch local, right? And we're gonna in the script.parent.activated, we're gonna do rep. Actually, no, we're gonna do event fire server. Oh my gosh, I did fire server. There we go. And we can actually pass through something. But realistically, I don't think we're gonna need to do that because we can just get the player easily on the server side because it is a part of the player, the model. So what we can do is now we can just do game get service on the server side. Just remember, this is server side. And we're gonna do replicated storage dot let's see, punch event dot remote event dot on server event connect function, and do this. And then we can also add player inside these parentheses, and I can just press enter, creates an end for us. Okay, I know this is a lot, so just take a deep breath, whatever. And in this local script, we're gonna take both of these animations, put them into punch server, just like that. There we go. And now we can do some variables. We can do local char equals player.character, and then we can do local anim. Actually, let's do right punch equals script dot right punch. And we could actually we should not do that. We should do wait for child, okay? And then do right punch. This is gonna get an instance. All right, this is gonna get an instance. All right. This is gonna get our instance of the animation done. Then we're gonna do left punch equals script, wait for a child, left punch, comma 1. There we go. And now we could also local humanoid equals char, find first child, human uppercase. There we go. I know this is a lot, guys, but stay with me here, please. So we got humanoid, and now we can do local right loaded equals humanoid, and we're gonna do this. Obviously it's not gonna pop up, so you're gonna have to write this out. Human load animation, and then we could put parentheses, and then we could just put in right punch, and now we can just copy this, paste this down here, and then we can instead rename this to left, and then rename this to left. There we go. That's the variables. All right, I'm gonna just let's do a water break, guys, because my mouth is drying up from how much I'm talking. Alright, there we go. That's better. So, there we go. So we got these done, right? And now we can start with our animation. But I think before I want to do that, I might go to the local side, and I'm gonna just take this off, okay? And we're gonna do, let's do a state. So let's add another variable up here. So we're gonna do local debounce equals true. And then we're gonna do if statement, that's what I was talking about. If debounce, then debounce equals false. And then we're just put the And then yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, alright. If debounce equals false, then I'll just make it false. And actually, should we do it on here? I don't know about that, because when I'm realistically thinking about this in my head, this is not going to be as good as we want. So let's just reverse these changes. Alright, sorry about doing that. But what we're going to do is we're going to go on the server side, and we're going to do it on this side instead. We're going to local debounce equals true. And I think that's what we're going to need. Yeah. And now what we can do is we can do right. Actually, let's think about this. Okay, let's do local debounce, right? And then let's also do local chosen equals true. Okay, this is just me doing a way, so you know when you press left, you know you punch right and then you punch left. This is how we're gonna make it so it intertwines them, so it's not just always one type of punch. Okay, so now what we can do is if chosen, then, and then we're gonna do right here, we're gonna do so let's see, let me think of the head. We're gonna do right loaded, and then we're gonna do play. Obviously it's not gonna pop up, so we're going to write this like this, and then we can do else, we can do left loaded, and we're gonna play. And then also we're gonna also make it so once this happens, chosen equals false, and then once this happens, chosen equals true. There we go. Okay, so this is not gonna work. This is gonna work right now, I believe, but it's not gonna be how exactly we want it to be. So we're gonna make a debounce now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do right loaded dot stopped, like that, and then we're gonna do this function. Actually, no, not like that. We need to do connect. We need to connect, and then do function. There we go. And then in here we're gonna do chosen. Well, let's do debounce, right? And then we're gonna do in here we're gonna do debounce equals true. I know this is kind of like a bit annoying, but remember, I will always have the code in the description. Yeah. So if you guys don't really want to do this, which is gonna be sad if you guys don't really want to learn from this and do this yourself, but yeah, I mean, it's your choice. So now we're gonna go down here. We're gonna do left loaded dot stopped, and we're gonna do the same thing. There we go. And then we're gonna do if debounce then. So, and then we could just do in here, we could do this, and then we could do debounce equals false. There we go. And actually, let's add a task dot wait. Actually, no, let's just do wait, a normal wait on this, and let's do 0.3 on inside of these. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and I might actually increase this to 4. All right, and there we go. Let's just try this out and see if we get any errors or any problem. And then if we don't, we're gonna add some sound effects and whatever. So let's see. If I click, oh no, I need to get the tool out, I think. Oh, that's weird. It seems like my arm is just twitching. Or is that just, there's no errors, guys, in the chat. So if I click, nothing is happening right now. That's strange. So what we're gonna do, just to test this out, because it seems to be a problem. Inside of this, we're gonna do print hello, question mark, and then we're gonna do, in the server side, we're gonna do another print. How about we do it like in here? Let's do print you working. Let's do you working question mark, and then we're gonna do down here. We're gonna do working, and then we're just gonna add some random letter. Let's just see if any of that is working. If it is, that means there might be a problem with our animation. So let's play this and let's see. Oh, okay. I'm clicking right now, nothing's happening. That means there's an error. There's a problem in punch local. So let's just see, what did we do wrong here? So I'm just looking through this and we seem fine. So we did something very wrong. Actually, we could delete most of this, guys, just so you know. And actually, what I'm gonna do is, I think what might be happening, so it gets the service, right? But it can't find this because it's happening too fast. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in wait for childs, okay? So you see punch event, we're gonna Control X that, and we're gonna do this, wait for child, paste that in. We're gonna take this, Control X, wait for child, and there we go. That's what we're gonna wait for, because it seems like there's a problem with, let's see, no, not the problem. So let's just check in here, yep, remote vent, and it seems like nothing's happening, and it's not even printing hello, which is a bit annoying, So, we're gonna just keep trying, obviously, but I'm gonna think about it. So let's see. If we do write script.parent, that gets the tool and activated. Yeah, fired when the player clicks while the tool is equipped. Yeah, so I equipped it, but it still wasn't working. That is strange. So, let's see. If I just print over here in the start of it, hello, and I'm sending random letters. Let's just see. Is it even happening after that? Oh, it did it. Okay. But when I clip this, nothing's happening. It's not registering as a click, which is strange because that means the tool isn't doing anything. That's concerning, okay? Because that means the tool isn't even activating, all right? And that's just like kind of insane. So wait, let's see. If I do a mouse button, desktop parent, and then let's just see what's happening here. Grip forward, punch server, requires handle. So it should be working, guys. So what we're gonna do, I know what to do. So what we're gonna do is, okay, so we're just gonna go to require handle and just turn that off. That is our problem because it's looking for a handle, which we don't have. So now if we press this, it should work. Oh, there you go. Boom, 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 boom. Thing is, I can spam it, which is not nice, but there we go. But it's just doing the same one over and over again. So let's see if we can fix that. All right. So let's see what's happening. Chosen equals false, right? It makes it false. So, oh, I see what's happening, guys. Wait, actually, chosen equals false, chosen equals false, chosen equals. Okay. What I'm gonna do is let's just turn this around a bit. So, we're gonna make this a bit easier on us. Okay, we're gonna get rid of chosen. Actually, no, let's get rid of the debounce. Actually, how about just get rid of that right now? Let's just do this. All right. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, and then we have to just do this and delete this. All right, there we go. Oh, that did not. Oh no, I think we don't need that. There we go. All right, so there we go. So now we can actually get rid of this here. And also, yeah, there we go. So, and then after this, how about we do instead, this is chosen equals true. Oh, I see. Okay, that's so weird. All right, so you see chosen equals false, right? So if chosen, then, so it makes it false. And it kept saying you working. That tells me that something, oh, I see. Okay. You see how right here, it's doing local chosen equals true. Each time we're clicking it, that's why it's happening. So we can control X that, and actually we need to bring it outside of it. That's why that was happening, okay? So actually we could actually bring back the debounce, but actually, you know what? We're not gonna bring it back right now because let's just check if this works. And then we can bring the debounce back if we really need. So now if we press this, yep, there we go. It's doing a different one. Can we spam it? We can spam it, which I don't like. So as we see, we can spam it. That's a bit annoying that we can spam it. So we're gonna fix that. We're gonna bring back that debounce, right? But instead, we're gonna actually put it up here because we found out that's the problem. Debounce equals true. And now we can just go in here. Obviously, we're gonna do debounce equals false here, and we're gonna do debounce equals false here. Or should that? No. That should be true. That should be true. Let's just make it so it makes it true, right? True. All right, and then in here, let's also, then this is where we're gonna do debounce equals false. And yeah, okay. And then also down here, we're gonna do debounce equals false. There we go. And now we can actually just take all of this and we could do if debounce, then boom. Okay, let's see if that makes a cooldown each time you hit, right? So let's see. So if I press punch, yep, it has a cooldown. And we can't spam it. So if I spam it, it's not gonna, there we go. So now we punch. And now, how about we just add, sound effects right now. So let's go to the toolbox over here. Let's go to audio and let's search up here. Let's search up punch, right? And let's see, what are these? Okay, that's some anime sound effects. What is that? Okay, whatever. Let's see. Some good sound effects here. What? That's not what I'm looking. What? Okay. These are not what I was looking for. That's strange. Okay, okay, I'm looking for, a sound effect, like a whoosh, like that. I can search a whoosh. What the? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just find one, guys, on Google. So I'm gonna get out a web page here with a private window. And here, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna search up here, whoosh sound effect. And actually, yeah, whoosh sound effect. Let's just find one. Let's see, what are these? Oh, this is what I'm looking for. Let's just download that real quick. And there we go. So we downloaded it. And now we can just go to sound effects over here. Put sound, not sound. We can do sound. And we can, okay, we're gonna need an ID. So what we're gonna need to do that, actually wait, let me see, what is that? I just want to make sure if we find any good. Yeah, no, these are all not really good. So okay, this one's good, guys. Actually, yeah, so just use this one, whoosh by Soul King. You don't need to download one, I guess, because I just wasted my time doing that. But this one that's cheaper. So we're gonna use. Okay, I need copy ID. There we go. And there we go. So now we can just turn up the volume a bit, right? We can do. There we go. So now we can do here. We can. That's all we need. And let's actually rename. And let's just do punch. Whoosh. Now, we want it to play locally. So the problem we're gonna have is trying to play it locally. So what we're gonna need to do is do another. We're gonna need some more events. So we're gonna go to punch event. We're gonna add another one, and we're gonna call this send sound. Send sound. That's what we're gonna call it. So now we can just go here, game. Get service, sound service, dot punch, whoosh. Well, wait, actually, wait. Why am I looking for sound service? Guys, I think I'm losing my mind. Oh, we need replicated storage. Okay. And then we're going to do punch event, right? Dot send sound. And then we're going to do fire client. And we're just going to put player inside of that. Now we can actually just copy this right there until fire client. And then we can just go to our local script here. And then we can do on client event, connect function. And then we can do game get service, sound service, dot punch whoosh, and then play. There we go. That's all we need to do. And then on the server side, we can actually do this under this, and then we can also do it under this. There we go. Now we should hear a whoosh sound when we punch. So let's see. If I do this, and then there we go. There we go. See? Perfect. Sounds good. Feels good. Right there. So boom. Boom, 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 boom. Can we ride these trees? That's a bit annoying. I don't know why we can ride them. Whatever. There we go. So now we got the punch right there. And so now let's just put a guy for now. Or actually, how about we're going to make it so each time you punch, you gain a strength or something. So we're just going to go to the data store and we're going to quickly insert another value. So we're going to copy this and we're going to go down here and we're going to paste this in. And we're going to instead rename this to strength. Okay, and we're gonna do strength, and then we're gonna strength. There we go. And then we're gonna put it inside of leader stats. Yeah, and then we're gonna do strength dot value equals data, and then we're gonna do this brackets 2, and then we can do local strength equals leader stats dot strength, and then there we go. And now instead of here, we can do strength dot value, and then do another comma. There you go. So now we can go to punch server and we can do this here. So we can make it so each time you do this, you get more punch. So now we can do player.leader stats in the server under the playing the sound, right? Player.leader stats dot string dot value plus equals 1. And we can actually copy this and put this under the left, the left punch right there. There we go. So now let's test it out and see if we get punches. So if I get it out, punch, 1. See, I'm getting more strength. So if we stop it and then go back in, it should have saved our value. So let's see. Okay, it did not save. That is fine because the data store does not really work in Roblox Studios, just so you know. There we go. So now we got strength, and now the last thing we're gonna do is for the last thing is make it so when you click, it's gonna pop up with the UI saying how much you got and stuff. That's gonna be amazing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Starter GUI over here, click this, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add a text label. All right. I think it might not show up though, because we need a UI. So we're gonna do screen GUI, and we're just gonna call this to pop up resource, and we're just gonna put a text label inside, and we're just gonna call this pop up. Yeah, we're just gonna call it pop up, and then we could just make it however you want. I'm just gonna let's just call it like what the text is inside, because we're going to change it in the script. So what we can do is let's do background transparency 1. How about we make the color of it, the text color, how about make it like a bright red, like a good red. And obviously it doesn't look the best right now, so let's do Fredoka 1. Let's do text scaled. As you see, it's already getting pretty nice. And then also, what if we add a UI stroke? I'm not sure if this is how, UI stroke. Thickness, let's add some thickness to it, like 4, let's add 5, right there, and there we go. So that's all I'm gonna do for the label, honestly. So now we can put this into replicated storage, just there. All right, so now what we can do is start with the script. So what we're actually gonna do is I'm gonna actually take this out now, because this was just here to look at it. So now we can actually put a local script inside of it now, and So this all we're gonna do is we're gonna do weight. Oh whoa, weight 0.1, right? Well, I don't really use 0.1. I like to put 0.1 just because it just to me it's just better. Now we can do script.parent tween position udim. So we do udim 2 dot new script dot parent dot position dot x comma 0 comma negative 0.1 comma 0. There we go. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do weight again 0.1. Then we're gonna do for I equals 20 1 to 20. Okay, and this is just, you know, it's an account, and we're gonna do all the rotation and stuff. So we're gonna do script parent dot rotation equals script dot parent dot rotation plus 1, and we're gonna do script dot parent dot text stroke transparency equals script dot parent script dot parent dot text stroke transparency plus 0.5, well 0.5, and then also up here, right up here, instead what we're gonna do up here, since it's causing error, obviously we need to put it equals. Forgot about that. And then also, you know, this plus, I'm gonna change that to 2 just because I like that a little bit more. And then we could do script dot parent dot text transparency equals script parent dot text transparency, so it's transparency plus 0.05, and then we can do weight 0.5, and then what we can do is, so what we can do now is we can actually leave the script, and then we can go to punch local here, and then we can actually, let me think, yeah, inside of this right here in the ZenVet, we can start doing this. So we can do now, so what we can do is we're gonna put them, so let's think here. Yeah, I think all we want to do, let's just do local random equals math dot random, and then do 1-900, and then we can do local, and then we're gonna call this new x. Let's do new x pause. There we go. Equals random divided by 1,000, and then we can do local new equals local clone equals game dot, oh my god, I swear, replicated store. Actually, I like to use get service replicator store. Okay, sorry. Also, it doesn't matter if you put the singular or the double quotation, fine. And then we can do dot, and then we called it pop-up. So we're gonna call it pop-up, and then we're gonna do clone. And then what we can do clone dot parent equals script dot parent dot screen UGUI. Thing is, I think, so we're actually just, yeah, so where is this located? So this is located in here. So what we want to do, what we want to do is go into starter GUI, and we're going to call something called pop-ups, and we're just going to put it in there instead. So we're going to do game service, actually no, not game service, let's do player. Oh, we didn't get the player, so let's do local player equals game.players.local player, and now we can player dot player GUI dot, and we're going to wait for child pop-ups. There we go. And then we can just do clone dot position equals udim 2 dot new, and then we can do new x pause 0, and then we do 1, and then 0, and then we can do clone dot text equals plus dot dot, and then now we're gonna get that value. So we're gonna do player dot leader stats dot strength dot value, and then we're gonna do dot dot, and let's do it. So yeah, alright, so what we're gonna do in here, we're gonna add in a cool emoji. So if you're on Mac, I'm pretty sure there's like a button for it, like a world button, and just press that. And then on Windows, if you're on Windows and you want to get emoji, just do Windows and then press the period, and there we go. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put punch. Let's see, which is like a glove, yeah, like that. Let's get that emoji. There we go. So let's put that in. Oh, okay, right, let's just get that. Okay, and now let's just check if this works. Alright guys, and I'll fix any errors if there's any problems. And as we see, it seems like it's working. Okay, problem is they do not disappear after. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do in here, we're gonna go in here, and then we're gonna do clone dot, actually we're gonna do game guest service, and then we're gonna do debris, and then we're gonna do add item. What is this one? I think they're both same thing. Add item, clone, do comma, and then that's the lifetime. So how long should it last? Let's just do like 0.65. And then we did that. And then also the problem is, basically, the value, it's gonna just keep going up and up. That's not really that good, obviously. Okay, so what we're gonna do is basically, actually, what we could do is literally, we don't even need this value here in the middle, because actually what we could just do this, and then we could actually just put 1 in here. There you go. Let's just check that works, because each time you punch, right, you're just doing 1, and that's what we did. So now if we do this, 1 1 1 1 1 1, yep, and we're getting more, yes, see, now we got that. So that's it for this part of the tutorial, guys. I hope this helped you with this combat system and adding, like, strength or whatever, right? I hope this helped, okay? And GloomCraft is about inspiration and learning, so I can't wait to see you guys next time. Have a good day. Bye.